What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the 8th episode of Deca-Dence. This one's titled Turbine. Okay, so we're keeping with the engineering, motoring sort of theme throughout all of this. And yeah, things are ramping up again. Just like how episode 2 kind of shifted everything that we kind of expected from this show, I think episode 7 did a similar one in steering where the story is going, because I think as soon as episode 5 hit, I think we kind of knew where this story was going to end up going. And this one has now finally confirmed exactly what is going to happen. So, with the Gadol seemingly stopped after the whole Stargate incident and it seemingly ending before restarting all over again, we have begun our Gadol production again. So we're now sending out and starting battles again, except this time, instead of just being an encounter for them to fight, we are directly targeting tankers. We have busted into the side of Deca-Dence, and we are actively killing the tanker population, which seems to be just a way to reduce the expanded population so that the population is under control, which is kind of frightening when you think of it that way. This is just population control. We're just culling the herd, essentially. Which is kind of, like I said, scary. And Natsume has... Well, they fend it off, and we're okay for now. Obviously, there's going to be more attacks coming, probably, and we'd have a massive hole in the side of Deca-Dence, which is always going to be a problem. Natsume is trying to enlist everyone's help, all the fellow tankers from all different areas of the Deca-Dence, to help repair this and get it back under control, because they, in theory, have enough resources to mend this quickly. In theory. It just needs everyone pulling together to do it, and it's her energy and her desire and her persistence that ultimately sways people's minds from not wanting to get involved and just trying to survive and live in peace, or as much peace as this world can offer. They're like, no, we're going to try and do something about it. We also have Kaburagi meeting Natsume again in his alternate avatar form. She doesn't recognize him, but thanks to an interaction with Pipe, I believe she has an idea that it may be him. She doesn't specifically talk to him about it, as far as I'm aware. But I think she has an idea based on that whole scene with Pipe. I'm very glad they used Pipe as the way of her maybe recognizing an aspect of him, because that's what I guess, so I'm quite glad to see that be the case. And yeah, Kaburagi seeing Natsume again and being reminded of her determination, he's determined now as well. He is going to stop this endless cycle of Gadol battles, and tries to enlist Donatello to help him attack the Gadol factory, which I believe, based on where they currently are as bugs, is above them. So, like, they are, as far as I'm aware, this is what I'm imagining. They might correct me here in this episode, but as far as I'm aware, they are currently on planet below the oceans where the Gadol factory is, because it's an underwater factory, and then they send them out onto land. They're under there as Gadol manure essentially comes pouring down, and they sift through it and process it for Oxy 1 or whatever the hell it is. So technically they're on planet. I do wonder of the scale, like how big is Kaburagi in his cyborg form compared to a human? Like, is he tiny, like they're kind of implying as chibi sort of things, or are they like hulking great masses? Because that's going to be really interesting to see if Natsume and Kaburagi ever meet as cyborg and human. That'd be very interesting. But that seems like a very much a like episode 12 kind of deal, or end of episode 11 they finally meet and go into episode 12 to discuss how it's going to work from then on. Because this is a completely original project. I don't know if this is going to try and neatly wrap itself up in 12 episodes, or if they'll intentionally leave things somewhat open-ended so they can have a potential season 2. Because as an original project, you never really know what they're going to try and do. Because they could say, yeah, we've got like 4 more seasons worth of content that they want to try and make. Or they could have just said, okay, we're going to do one solid season, get a good story out, and say, this was our project. Be interesting to see which way they go with it. Anyway, let's get into today's episode, shall we? Watching this on Funimation, as per usual, since it's licensed here in the UK and US like that. Link to that will be in the description, as always. These are time-based reactions. So bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll all be in sync. And yeah, it'll be Kadokawa logo, Funimation logo, and then into the episode. So if you have different versions, I'll call out things like that in the OP so you know we're definitely in sync. Anyway, with all that said, let's get into today's episode in 3, 2, 1, play. Kadokawa and Funimation. In we go. Crying Natsume. And he's determined. So yeah, we saw this at the end of last episode. Got those eyes. And... I mean, he is. What kind of drugs are you getting here? Very much so. Alright. Is he interested? Alright, he loves it. It's an anime, of course it will work. That's true. Like, what? Like, what is ever going to rival this? Sure about that? Yeah, you say that. Ah. Probably not. Ah, okay. Interesting. Oh. How you meant to get out of here? Oh. Right. Why has yours not been terminated? Huh. We're banking on just chance there, to be fair. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Your voice sounds familiar. I'm sure of that. I need to look up your VA, because you sound familiar. Alright, we're laying the groundwork. How are we getting your avatar, though, as we go into OP? How do we get to your avatar, though? Where's it being stored? I think in that like the like almost Tetris shapes to form Solid Quake. I think I saw Donatello in there. I think right next to Kaburagi you can see Donatello's like little piece. That's probably a piece for a lot of the characters we've met so far. Alright, episode 8, Turbine. Hmm. Hmm. Tuh. This is Minato, I guess. Huh. What is going on? Alright. Oh ho. Hmm. Hugin. Okay. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Probably not. I love her. I love her gear design. I really do. Mm-hmm. Just walk through. I like her a lot. Hmm. That's a good question. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Whoa. The Power Avatar storage. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Do you know what this reminds me of? This whole like moving avatars around. It reminds me of the doors from Monster Inc. That's what it really reminds me of. Just more like a futuristic version. You don't have a choice. This is 100% Monsters Inc. This is just Monsters Inc. I mean, oh, someone's entering, all right. Jesus, that's a lot of boxes to keep an eye on, though. Look how many people are in here. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like anyone reads the logs, well. Damn drunkard. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I mean, how long do you have, though? It very much did. Oh boy, he's going out on the floor. Oh boy. So creepy. Okay, that's fucking badass. That's just badass. Okay. I love Hugin. I love this. How are you getting out of this one? It's one way of doing it. Okay. Clever. Alright. Oh, damn. Hugin? Yep. There's Minato. Can he make it? Do you make it? It's gonna be someone different. Okay. Amazing. That was somewhat ominous. Who tipped him off about what was happening with Minato? Mm-hmm. Yep. It's gonna be Natsume, isn't it? Oh, now if he's gonna have his body back. Hmm. Oof. Wow. It's him. Yep. Alright. How did he log into his other one? I guess Jill did something so that he could log into that body. I don't know how it works. Alright, rallying the troops. Not very convincing. What do they do, actually? Do they? No, they don't. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you have. Yep. Oh boy. Yeah, everyone's vomiting, okay. Even Tysala's gone. Mm-hmm. Alright. That's one way to rally them. Rile them up a little bit. Okay. You're the reason they He's a traitor, isn't he? He's 100% a traitor, this one that's talking. 100% the traitor. 100%. No. Mm-hmm. Is he gonna tell her the truth? Yes. But he's not gonna tell her the truth. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Jill. Hmm. Oh. Oh, Minato. What are they gonna do? Aha. Okay, confronting about it. Not happening. Mm-hmm. Yep. It ain't crap. So am I. Who gave the system that right to do it? Hmm. No, you're just as much the bug as anyone. Mm-hmm. Nope. The tankers. Mm-hmm. And Natsume's been the shining beacon of that this entire time. You used to have that. Back in your ancestry, you always used to have that. He's not going to. Mm-hmm. You say that. And what's wrong with that? He's not going to. He won't. I don't think Minato will. This is your chance to fight together. But this is your chance to do that and strive for something greater. Mm-hmm. This guy's 100% the traitor. Yeah, because you'll make sure of it a bit. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't think it's that. Probably. Don't fall for it, Sark. Don't fall for it, Sark. Don't fall for it, please. Oof. And that's... Oh, wow. That episode went so quickly. Wow. This sounds different. Maybe I just forgot what the ED of this sounds like, but it sounds somewhat different. I can't tell, though. I don't think there's any after credits or anything either. I think this is a different ED. Or a different rendition of it. I can't tell. I'll check later, but... No, this bit sounds familiar. Okay. I just couldn't remember the build up to it, I guess. Alright, is that it? That is it. Okay. Things are turning. Things are moving and turning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm curious as to... Why did Kaburagi not fully spill the beans to Natsume? I'm curious about his decision to do that. Like, obviously it's going to be tough to just outright say, hey, by the way, the world that you live in is completely manufactured by some higher being that is orchestrating this entire world that you live in. Like, I'm sure that's quite a thing to drop on someone, but I'm surprised he didn't, now that he has the resolve to do it. He's still keeping it under the guise of, yeah, we're just trying to beat the Gadol, when it's not even the Gadol that are the threat. The Gadol are just what happened to be created by the true enemy, which is the system. Find that quite interesting. Okay, so Jill's voice actress is Michio Murase. Do I know you from anything? You are very relatively inexperienced, at least. You're in Little Witch Academia, as you see. I haven't actually... Oh, you were Kubo from Keep Your Hands Off Azu Ken, one of the art club members. That's the only thing I've seen you in. You were also in BNA as... Marie or Mary or whatever. The, yeah, I recognize you from that. Similar sort of character energy, I think, as Jill. But yeah, this is the first proper voice role that I think I've heard from you. Not as a main, but as a supporting. The only main role she's had is as in Little Witch Academia. That's really the only main role. Yeah, okay, interesting. Interesting. Hopefully you'll get some more roles in future seasons as well, because I like your voice. I like her character. I like Jill's character, especially her gear avatar form. Very nice. Hugin is still badass. Like, I don't know if he's evil or not, in that sense. Like, he's just performing the like, he's... I don't know how high up he is in terms of whatchamacallit. Oh, almost Solid Quake. Like, is he like the top of Solid Quake, or is he just like the lore master essentially, and master of like observing everything that happens within Solid Quake? I don't know specifically how that works out, but yeah, those scenes with him as he dropped down into Monsters Inc.'s door system, essentially, that was freaking cool. And yeah, the whole avatars moving around in the thing, that was also very, very cool. Makes sense how they would handle avatars and get them. I mean, they have to store them somewhere, right? They can't just digitize them and summon them at will, so that makes a degree of sense. Yeah, this was a very, very good episode. Very good episode. I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm glad I stuck with it after the reveal of episode 2, because this is a very, very enjoyable show. I'm curious to see how the actual taking down of the factory is going to go. And I hope Sark is not going to turn traitor. I hope, at least. But, yeah. That one guy, like the right-hand man of Donatello, is 100% the traitor. He's the reason why Hugin was down there to begin with. Yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm very much enjoying this show. Thursdays are such a good day for anime at the moment, because you got ReZero, which is hype as all hell. Mr. Love's Queen Choice, which has been the surprise of the season for me. And then you have this, which is just... I'm loving it. Is it my favourite show of all time? No. It takes a lot to be something that I consider one of my favourite shows of all time, but this season, it's... I feel bad rating shows this season, because I'm going to have to do that in like a month's time when we get towards beginning of fall 2020. I'm going to have to rate all these shows. And I'm going to have a lot of trouble doing that because they're all so good that how am I meant to distinguish all of them? I think pretty much every show here is at least an 8. I think. Like, I don't know if I would rate... no, there's one show I can rate... There's 2 shows I can maybe rate below an 8. Other than that, the rest of them are going above an 8. A couple of them are going to be a 9. Maybe a 9.5. Oh, it's going to be tough to rank this season. It really is. Leave a comment what you thought of the episode. Leave a like to help boost the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. If you want to have a more in-depth discussion, by the way, I do have a Discord, which is linked in the description. I'm going to do something about that. I'm going to start adding like a little thing at the intro to promote the Twitter and the Discord and stuff, because I feel like not many people listen to this very last, like, 30, 40 seconds of the video to hear that bit about the Discord, so I'm going to try promoting it at the beginning of the videos now, in future. Not verbally, but, like, with a, an image graphic or something like that. I'll think of something, maybe not this season, but maybe next season. We'll see. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.